Hi, I'm Paige. Welcome back to my channel. As you know, this is 4th of July weekend, so today we are going to be baking cupcakes with various 4th of July themes kind of happening throughout. So what we're going to start with is just some flour. We're going to combine salt and baking powder and mix that. So now we have our stand mixer with our whisk attachment and our almost room temperature butter that we're kind of just trying to quickly get to room temperature. But we are going to whisk that with sugar to get kind of fluffy. And then we're going to beat in eggs. I'm just stalling while okay, you know what? These are good enough. Almost room temperature butter. And sugar. So now that it is hopefully thick enough and fluffy enough, we're going to crack 2 eggs and mix again. Yikes, okay. It's okay. No! Hopefully there's no shell on that. I cracked it rather aggressively. That one was so easy. Okay. So the eggs have been incorporated, and now we're going to add vanilla extract, but because it's me and we're going to be coloring it later for the 4th of July, I'm going to be using raspberry extract again because when you're dyeing things pink or red, why not, right? So this is me just wanting to have raspberry flavored things instead of yellow flavored things. So raspberry extract instead of vanilla extract. So now what we are going to do is add the flour mixture from the beginning, but we're going to switch between adding that and buttermilk. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, as you see, I have 2 measuring cups in front of me, different sizes, but that's fine. But they have they're squishy, which is great for pouring batters because you can pour it in and then kind of just squeeze it. So just the amount that you want comes out. I got these for Christmas and I absolutely love them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour half the batter into one, well probably more than half the batter into one, and then half the rest of the batter into the little one. And the reason I want to do this is that I can have half of it red and half of it blue, because what says the 4th of July without red and blue cupcakes? So I'm just going to kind of to pour the batter into here first, but we will see. I think I'm going to do the bigger one red and the little one blue because I think if you're making it taste like raspberry, it's gonna be expected to be red, and the blue, it's also gonna taste like raspberry, but I'm just gonna deal with that. So I'm gonna try to do an equal amount, but we might have to do more red than blue. We're just going to start with 1 tray for now, and we will just this is definitely easier with a batter that's not as thick as this, because I'm still kind of pushing it out. But if it was actually a liquidy batter, you would need to push it out with a knife. You can just go for it. Also, I'm a little concerned because I'm using, I don't know if I'm filling them up too much, but This is like most of the, yeah, as you can see, like there's some spots that like did not get hit with the red food coloring, so maybe like now that we're at the bottom, I'll just try to mix it up again, make sure everything is like reddish. Oops, well, it's gonna be a blue one. So yeah, so the red didn't make it all the way to the bottom, but we did. That's okay. I think it fits. We'll still add some more 4th of July-ness at the top as well. So, okay. And now for the blue. Just gonna... Yeah, I hope we have enough blue to finish these 6. This one definitely needs more though. Oh, that failed. Okay, I need to mix the blue again. The stuff at the bottom did not mix either. Okay. So we're just gonna okay, well, that's kind of like just awkwardly, well, let's see if we can make, maybe we can make like a blue and red one. I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna work. We're like completely out of blue. Well, that's okay if there's some white, because then we've got like the red, white, and blue, not just red and blue. So like, I'm not concerned. Okay. Well, that one's just gonna kind of be like a little bit of a baby one. That's okay. So here we have the finished cupcakes. There's still a little bit of glare, so I'm not sure if you can like entirely see, but some of them came out really blue, some of them came out kind of more pinkish than red, but that's okay. I made a buttercream frosting. I just used vanilla extract because I didn't want it to be overpowered with the raspberry, and I also just left it white because we have the red and the blue, but we don't have really any white yet, except for like some of them kind of marbled a little bit because the bottom didn't really mix well, but I'm just going to do a thin layer, and then we're going to do one more really fun thing to kind of give it that 4th of July fireworks kind of thing. So I'm just going to kind of plop just a little bit of frosting onto each one, kind of sort of spread it around, like a little bit. I also did a terrible job of like giving each one equal amounts of batter, but it's fine. So I finished frosting all of the cupcakes, and now what I thought I would do, just to give it one more kind of fun 4th of July Shazam, I melted some red and blue Jolly Ranchers from that I had from the Peter Pan video that never got eaten. So what I was thinking of doing, so I melted them very carefully and let them harden back up into kind of just this melted kind of shape. And what I want to do is kind of break them into pieces and kind of stick them into the top of the cupcakes to kind of look like maybe like a fireworks kind of thing. So I'm just going to kind of break little pieces off. Oh, this is going to get so sticky, like so fast. This is gross. Okay, I don't think it has to really be perfect, but I'm thinking kind of just like oh, that one has a bit of paper on it. Oh, okay. So I'm kind of just thinking, just a couple on each one. Kind of just, whoops, dropped that one. I can't, like, break it. Okay, this one's just getting shoved in, like, all together. I'm gonna go around and put some of the blue on all of them, and then I think I'm gonna go back and do the red after. So I thought this would kind of just be like a fun, and they kind of cast shadows if you look at it like the right way, like behind them in the sunlight. There's like shadow of that color too. So I think if I put them like closer to the front, it'll make more of the whole cupcake look different colors when they're sitting in the sun. They're not going to be sitting in the sun, but like the window's right there, and it's casting just cool looking shadows. Okay. Oops. Okay, sometimes I get like big chunks and like it's almost like it's still not completely solid. Like they kind of like bend instead of, whoops, snap. Okay, which one needs more? This one. And I think the ones with like more blue can have a little less red, and the ones with less blue have like more red, and we can kind of just balance it out. Oh, oops, I forgot this one that's like out of frame. I mean off the plate. Oopsies, forgot about this one. Okay. So now we're just going to do the same thing for the red. I don't really have an envision. I kind of just thought of like trying to find things around my house that were like red, white, and blue that were edible. And I really had no idea how this would work. I ended up melting 2 Tupperware trying to melt the candy, melting the candies in the Tupperware, which was clearly the worst idea. But eventually I got them to a state of melted enough to work with, kind of at least. And I don't really know if it looks like fireworks so much, but it kind of just gives a nice pop of color and taste. And so I used cherry for the red and blue raspberry for the blue, which I think, or I hope, is going to taste good with the raspberry in the cupcakes themselves, which is kind of fun. That one kind of looks like a face. I didn't really mean to do that, but these things are so sticky. This one's like more bendable than like snappable. Oh, well, there goes. It's also interesting because like the smaller the pieces, it kind of looks like, oops, a lighter shade, which is kind of cool just for a little bit of like color. Like, what is that? Okay, that's gonna stay there because I can't bend that one in half. This one needs a little bit more. Yeah, give it a little bit of, whoa, why do I keep dropping them? I mean, I think this worked. I think this was a good idea. I kind of just wanted to give something, have the top have like a little bit more of like a color and taste and something different. Which I think I succeeded in. Cool. Okay, so there you go. Those are my finished cupcakes. And they were really fun to taste. I mean, no, they were really fun to make. I think they really look 4th of July-y. Hopefully they'll taste just as fun and unique. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up or subscribe, and come back every Monday for more baking videos.